Hello, my name is Paul StJohn. I'm the founder of the StJohn method of neuromuscular therapy and integrative neurosomatic therapy. I want to talk to you about these ingenious devices made by a friend of mine, Merrill Lunn, because they will extend your career. They are remarkable in their application. The design is utilized to maximize the manipulation of the tissues in a way that will get you the most therapeutic benefit possible while saving your hands. Because if you've been doing this as long as I have, career extending means something. Pressing on the ends of fingers and joints, compressing the joints, can cause a great deal of discomfort and deterioration of the joint. When you have a tool like this that can extend fascia and open up fascia, tendons, ligaments, go in between the phalanges, every thought process that Merrill has used in designing and applying, even this little hump right here allows you to grip the tool with control, just the way you would use your own fingers. But by minimizing the amount of pressure that would go on if you were going to compress your fingers like this, you're compressing each one of those joints, goes up into your fingers and into the wrist. Whereas a tool like this, I like it to go in between the fingers and between the toes, to scoop out areas on the bottom of the feet or hands. It will extend your career because it doesn't compress joints, joint capsules. Every one of these applications, like the round area, can be used to go along the spine and the spinous processes. This is a favorite. It's like a smaller version of this tool. You can see the application. You can actually go in between the spinous processes, the interspinalis muscles, places that you couldn't effectively do with the end of your thumbs or fingers. This can be held in a variety of ways. You can use it in a scooping action. So the application here in the hands is, again, in my opinion, ingenious, because it goes down in between the fingers and the phalanges and gets into the interosus muscles that you could not effectively treat otherwise. Both of these tools are excellent for doing this. This particular tool, and you can use this on the feet as well. You can use it on the palm of the hands. In this application, you can bring the tissues closer and you can see how it moves the tissues, and then you can go in between the fingers on the palm side, and using it like this, you can lengthen the tissues. I like it for going over the tendons, the flexor tendons, like so. If you have a joint capsule that's rigid, just going around it 180 degrees like that to open up the flexion portion. And then the application of this in the cranium and the cervical area, because you see it fits right in the lamina groove. But this was designed to fit around the occiput, and here you would have the suboccipital muscles. So you can use it back and forth. You can use it in a scooping motion, like so. And it's just like opening up these inner spinous muscles here. And you'll see, a person who's had a whiplash, all these will be compressed together like that. You can't get your finger in there, but this, you can see this tool opens up the inner spinous spaces and treats the interspinalis muscles that are really shortened after a whiplash. So this has a lot of application in the cervical area, as well as in the lumbar area. In the lumbar area, we have similar application, and again, you see how it fits in between the spinous processes. This is essential for opening up the lamina groove, even treating the ligaments between L5 and the iliac crest, all around the fascia layers here, and the tendons of the oblique muscles are also treated well with this, as well as the quadratus lumborum attaching here below the latissimus dorsi, which would be on top. It just saves your fingers so much. The spoon bill is excellent for this also, to get in areas like this, and also to go over the ligaments and get into the sacroiliac joints. So again, when a person is lying down, to go into the ligamentous complex here, to open up the sacroiliac joint, this fits perfectly in there. And believe me, trying to get through those tissues with your hands is just an impossibility, and it's brutal in compressing the joints. This is so easy to glide around there. Any one of these three actually is beautiful. This one has a little bigger angle, so it fits right down into the sacroiliac joint. Again, when you're dealing with the deeper muscles, the erector spinae would be here, the multifidus below. Both of these pressure bars are excellent for getting to deep spasms, and I like the application either way. With this application here or this one, both of them are wonderful. This, of course, is wonderful for the thigh and the forearms, and you can steady it with your other hand like this, and you can see the action that it has on this bolster is the same action it has on the quadriceps or the hamstrings or the calf muscles. So the best way is to just purchase them and see how you like them and how you can apply them.